The biggest takeaway, it's the full package. 8 hours a day, we have the fitness, kickboxing certification and everything. It will help us to develop our schools in Germany and in Holland.
Professor Beliso really hits you on a heart level. A lot of seminars talk very technically, or they teach kind of upper level, but he gets to your heart.
Every morning when I wake up, I lie there for a minute. I breathe in, and I say, I am breathing. Next, I breathe out, and I say, I'm grateful. I get another day to live my best life.
My biggest takeaway is just really service. It's really the key to developing a strong business.
My grandma, never mind my dad, work really, really hard.
For me, Professor Beliso is very genuine, and I believe everything that he's saying. He genuinely cares about my success.
Do not simply be a professional student. Please make sure that whatever you're learning, you're actively applying, you're actively making mistakes, you're actively in the trenches, because success comes from failure.
My biggest takeaway from Midtime Live Encore is the simple fact that it's all about service. It's not about sales, it's not about what you can do to increase your revenue, it's about how to treat people better.
If you want to get from being a martial artist to a martial arts instructor to a successful small business to an entrepreneur, you got to know thyself. You have to spend that time. That self-revealing, self-discovery, spend that time.
When we first met him 3 years ago, our school was okay, but then he came to our school, he saw what needed to be fixed, and he made our school, he helped us to the next level.
It's not personal, it's business. No, it's very personal. My business is very personal to me. You know, we have families that all work for us, families that come here. It is very personal.
A lot of information, and a lot of them makes sense, because it's actually real simple, based on reality, but clever thinking.
So I want to pass the savings on to my parents. And when we did that, oh man, the love we got, the retention we got, more people bought sparring gear. And we dropped it to 10% above cost. We show them the receipt, they know exactly how much it costs. See, so one is culture building, one is service building, one is retention building, the other one is short-term profit.
He's not only a teacher, he's a friend. He gives me the feeling like I'm a family member.
Because successful people are just willing to do what unsuccessful people are not. We agree?
Professor Beliso is his ability that he cares. The fact that he cares enough to talk to me and talk to me like I'm a person and not just like a dollar sign, that's amazing.
Because I've been there. I'm like you. I go through these things you go through every day. I stood there and have the parents look at me with that, you know, like that Charlie Brown cartoon with the teachers going, womp, 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 and then walk away going, I didn't serve him. I just want to stay here and tell him to take off his shoes so I could teach him, so he could go home and teach his son. Because I feel like that was horrible service. I'm a horrible instructor. I'm not helping this parent. And I was so torn because I was a one-man show and I needed to do what? Get back to class.
My biggest takeaway is it's all about the experience. So everything, making sure it fits your values, it resonates with that, and just communicating in their language. So whether it's the mums, is the demographic, making sure the communication is for them.
If I point one finger at you, George, I have 3 pointed back at me. This is what I spend all day with. These 3 fingers pointed back at me, because that's all I'm in control of, correct? Be an action taker. Knowledge is useless without application. If you don't have application, it means nothing. It means nothing. Keep it simple. Focus on learning and comprehension. Don't focus on, you know, it's like the buffet in Vegas. There's so much food, Mexican, Chinese, Japanese, but does any of it taste really, really good? Yes. No, it doesn't.
Professor Beliso is all about gratitude. It's all about that love, that passion for the art and for treating people well.
And that's the platform of service. Do the right thing, serve everybody, serve them well, and work really, really hard. Work smart, but work really, really hard.